All right, here we go. On to Ankara once again. Everybody should be very familiar with this map. We've played it so many times. And Penta say, let's rush you at quarters. GV say, no thank you. We would not like to buy what you are selling. They're going to set up a nice little position here, defending the push.
Just saying you're not welcomed towards the BL spawn into the passage, quarter passage. But still, Penta controlling lots of quarters, so GV is forced to make a office rotation. This was a forced rotation, so they have to go slow and check everything. FaZe almost got that kill. Nuke got a peek into that angle. That's usually where sniper is, though. So you always have to be careful when peeking into that side. Having 3 men up on the yard. Get the damage.
All right, good entry kill there onto the B site. As Jin is also going to be taken out. Terror going to wait. Probably feeling a little bit of terror right now.
Rain did get one of the member all the way from the BL spawn. So that's a plus. But still, the retake is going to be tough. 25 seconds.
Seven's got a good spot here. Snox able to get 1 kill. Pops out, gets another terror. Finally making his way in from under B, but that is going to be the first round going the way of GV. Pretty swiftly, not wasting too much time. They were able to handle the pressure at quarters pretty well and then rotate over slowly and go just straight through office.
Like that. Like the play where GV didn't really force. Oh, this is a bait spot for GV now. They have one more right behind him.
Yeah, Pew doing a good job, but he will be taken out, and FaZe going to follow up with a snipe. As Nuke now considering rotating around against a potential push on A, but it doesn't look like GV want to do that. They say, well, these guys are so aggressive. Let's just wait for them.
Yeah, because of no other information on the 2 members of Nuke and Terra. The 7 has been waiting outside the office line, just in case of a huge rotation.
It's a big need.
Nuke just finding a kill onto the low HP member. But the C4 has been put towards that passage. And now going into B. And phase 7, they were able to get those AKs back now. And Penta might still be thinking that at least one is having an AWM.
And FaZe is looking for the potential rotation here through the middle, but it's not going to happen. They're all the way back. And so FaZe is just going to line them up. Perfect timing coming out here is going to take them both down as they were kind of sitting ducks.
Yeah, they were trying to get up the stairs. And FaZe just slowly crawled up to them.
Yeah, it was really good timing because he knew where they were coming from. He was holding the one rotation, didn't see them in the middle, so he's like, well, they're going to be over here. Let me poke out.
Yeah, it's not like FaZe knew exactly where they were coming from and what timing. It was just a slower approach from Penta. And Jin, but this time Jin's actually going to open up with a pretty clutch kill. As the pressure from Penta into quarter has been massive.
And that's what we like at a Penta compared to Lazarus. They're really not scared of GV. They just run at them sometimes. And, you know, sometimes they can look silly, but other times their aggression will pay off. And this time around, it does look like GV are pretty well prepared for it, although they did not know that Terror was there. So that's a very nice double kill.
Yeah, Terror was staying there right next to Rain. And you don't expect the second to pop out. Only 7 left towards the central passage. Although here the C4 is dropped from the A connector. So want to make a long rotation and coming down from a top. Maybe getting the angle controlled from the air duct into the AC and then checking quarter. It will take some time.
Jin on the long angle there with the sniper. Spotted here by 7. He's not going to like that info.
Yep, so blocking that angle, going into air duct, which is totally being read by Terror.
Yeah. Terror spotted here. Trying to spam through the box. And ooh, unfortunate time to reload. He's only got 10 HP. Not looking good for him. Gets popped in the face by Jin. So Penta able to secure finally a round for themselves as it is 2-1.
Certainly a big round for Penta. A phase again, an opening kill to Rain, who was trying to come in, potentially go into the bait spot, bait box into front yard.
Ooh.
Yeah, Nuke, the members of Penta challenging again. Challenging GB into center, which is pretty uncommon at this timing of the game. Usually it's a rush at the beginning when you get a good spawn. So I think Penta waited for a rotation of phase into some other parts of the map and then just rushed down with the rifle firepower.
Definitely seemed to be the case. And that's what we like about Penta. They're not scared to get aggressive, but also the timing. They love to mix it up and throw off their opponents. And that has been working well for them. They pick up another round here. It's tied up against GV, as they definitely seem to have a better read about the way that GV like to play.
And certainly on this map, it's back on Ankara, so Jin putting out some outputs. Getting a big 5 already. And also challenging phase. Yeah, with that AWM. Now, the space spot, and there are a few members waiting.
Trying to spray his nuke. It's actually going to not work, but Rain is there to help out as Snox can challenge back with the 1 kill. They keep pressuring in that office entryway. It's been working out for them pretty well.
And Penta, again, not defending the site. They want to control the center.
Ooh. Nice reaction from Blame, but a good first kill from Pew. Ooh. That was a bit scary. He's getting chased right now. Terror will be spotted, does a bit of damage. But they should be able to get the bomb down. It's going to turn into a 2-on-2.
Which will be even harder when they get the bomb down, I think.
Yeah, and they're not going to go for the plant, so that's just going to be a couple of kills straight in a row from GV. They had a lot of time, so I do like playing it that way, holding down the bottom side of the A-bomb site.
Lacking information from the A passage. Like the fact they wanted to control and get 1 angle first, which was from quarters. And giving a lot of challenge for GB in this case, because Penta is actually going actively around the map, not keeping in the one spot, making it harder for GB to actually guess where they're coming from, where they are staying put. Yeah, Penta's playing the GR side sort of like a BL, but spread around the map, making it very hard to guess.
Yeah, it's been a treat to watch. It's obvious that they prepared pretty well for this matchup against Golden V, as you should. Taking a big map, or a big match even, against the best team in the group will certainly help your chances. Great rotation here from Rain. Perfectly on time as they are rotating in. Pew gonna take out another. And now Snox kind of forced in here, gets taken down. FaZe all alone gets the 1 kill, but that is going to be a round win to Penta.
As Pew comes out clutch, defending a top, not exactly a top, but he's going around by himself. Sort of like making a duplicate of himself from a top, a bottom, even into air duct. Just moving in and out like a ninja. Finally off to somewhat of a normal position for Penta now. As GB is trying a similar position, making sure that the pressure into the central passage is not possible by controlling quarter.
And here comes the whole team right down the middle. We are going front yard. And it is Rain and Terror that are looking to hold that down, but Rain gets shot first, and now Terror has to try to defend the site. FaZe gonna snipe another.
And Creed just ducks down, evades the headline there. Q just get a few members down, but still not enough 3v1.
Ooh, nicely done. So GV do move out ahead once again. And it's definitely a good look. You know, Penta are putting up a great fight, but for sure, it still does feel like GV are in control of the match so far, as they are moving ahead consistently on the BL side.
So with this much pressure from Penta, even if they're from GR side, GV is saying, okay, we're not actually going into office. We control quarters and slowly take central passage back to ourselves.
I mean, look at this push. They're all the way in the back right now.
But they might not be as fast getting those overnates up.
That's going to be really good spray. Just catching them totally off guard. A triple kill here for Jin, and now it's only the one on the site. Immediately gets taken out. And that will be that. 4-4. A very close match so far, back and forth.
Some setups from GV not working out as planned. Still for Penta, their aggressiveness into office has been working out at least more than it should. Because GV is not actively waiting for them, they're also trying to do something else.
Nice play here towards a long nuke, trying to sneak around, gets a good timing, but 7 is going to pop him. Now Jin able to line up one.
Like the aggressive movement from both sides, not really giving too much time for good position.
Oh, and you can see Jin is just fighting here with FaZe. He's going to get sniped as an easy come up from the duck. Double kill here from FaZe. That's 5 rounds taken on the BL side. And now I really want to see what kind of strategies FaZe, or rather Penta, have for the GR side.
As Penta just smoking out center and A-long, making sure if anything, any of those early pressure from GV, if it happens that Penta can sort of cover from having those early smokes going directly into A.
Oh, nice play there from Blame, but it is only the 1 kill. Now waiting on the back, Snox is not going to line that shot up. As here comes GV in from the back side of A.
Smoke trying to delay. And a pretty good nade into that passage.
Ooh, good shot from Creeds. Somehow able to win that one. 7 gets one of his own. As trying to pop out here and catch him off guard. As so many low health bars. Rain could line it up, but he's actually going to get sprayed down. Creeds. Huge clutch moment from him, retaking the A site here.
As GV, when you're going for that retake, you basically have to pre-fire. There are a few expected spots from a top and towards the A tier, especially when you have teammate. You can just leave the side stair angle to your teammate and then just spray down to those A top bait spots behind the box. So well done from GV taking that back.
Ooh, Rain.
And again, Snox coming into play.
Yeah. It's like, you guys keep talking about FaZe too much. Let me show you what's up. This has been a good entry. And now it's the 2 snipers, FaZe and Snox. But they're over here at the A site as the B site has been taken here by Penta.
As Jin has a lot of kills to himself. That's a pretty nice shot.
Yeah, I'm just like no longer surprised. I'm like, yeah, I mean, you know, it's FaZe. As he should.
Knowing that it's 1 sniper, 1 rifle. Trying to pistol this game out.
He's going to go for the sniper kill. Just goes for the quick flip. Oh, man, this guy is insane. GV move ahead 7-4.
All Snox had to do in that game, in this push, was to become a bait himself. FaZe just took both of them out. And a great read in terms of movement.
Yeah, he seems to have a pretty good idea of where they could be. Blame, the really nice flick himself, nearly lines up a second one as
now everyone wants to have a sniper play in this game.
What is going on? There's 3 of them.
I know you're the dedicated AWM, but I can also have a pretty good day. Now GB pressuring near quarters.
Yeah, they do know where he is. They're going to try to line it up. Spray is not good from him. Blame tries to help out, as does 7, but they all get lined up and taken out. As another round will go the way of Penta. Nicely done by them, as it did feel like GV were getting a little bit overconfident and really just looking for the aggressive plays.
I think GV, Golden V has felt that, yeah, Penta wants to play this game a little bit differently. And in knowing that, I think they're just responding to Penta.
For sure. And we're seeing, once again, just really aggressive maneuvers here from Blame. Popping out, popping back, looking for the kills. He's able to get 1. He's able to line up 2, as now he's trying to pistol down Nuke through the smoke. This guy isn't scared of any battle.
But even with that much control, GV still loses more member. But with Creed controlling the center, yeah, Penta, I thought Penta was going directly into A site.
Oh, what?
Wow.
I barely even saw that guy.
Nuke will be here saying, "What just happened?" I thought you were having my cover.
Yeah. And Penta's playing it really well now. They're like, okay, you want to come at us? I mean, we'll just sit here in quarters and cover all of our flanks and take you out easily, get the jump on you. Has looked pretty simple for them so far.
A pretty good spot for GB. Actually going to go out into quarters. Responded really well.
Yeah, good angle here from Terror too. Not quite able to line that one up. FaZe, again, is like a, where's my team? What happened here? We'll see what he can do. Can he pull off the miracle is the question. Gets the 1. And Jin and Terror are both very low, so if we want to see more pistol play from FaZe, we could.
And a forced rotation.
Oh, I think he saw Jin there.
But with the pistol, not exactly. I think he wants to check left first.
All right, he's being very careful about this. 20 seconds left, and he sees him, but he dies. As Jin is going to be quicker on the trigger. 7-7. Penta are coming back here 3 rounds in a row against GV.
And Penta, they're ready for the fight. That are being forced by the pressure coming up from the GR. It's Golden V now after feeling, okay, Penta's actually taking this slow, and we're losing a lot more member.
Snox is getting crazy now. He just wants blood. He's going to have a lot of help from his teammates too. This time around, it didn't seem like Penta were ready. They lose the firefights, not able to get the flick there. FaZe shuts him down. GV move ahead.
This time with a slower approach though, after having less setup by Penta. With less smokes being thrown down, I think Penta let their guards down, saying, okay, they're into their comfortable spot back at the base.
Oh man, Snox lines it up. Not able to pull that out though. Terror double kill here. Nuke able to catch one in the middle, takes out FaZe. That doesn't happen very often. And now they're going to get on top of this B site.
Now up to Creeds, as he's going to be struck from the side. He's trying to check that B bottom.
Ooh, trying to get the pistol, gets it. 2 more. He's got 1 health. And that is not going to work. Using the snipe to take down 1 health. And nicely done. So 8-8. This is getting very close now. After GV got extremely aggressive on the GR side and multiple rounds in a row did not pay off for them.
As pretty good response from Penta all the time, especially when there's an early rush into the quarter connector. Yeah, Penta is respecting the opponent a lot and waiting for them to attack. It's time to rush into A with some kills.
Snox. They're going to get charged there. At least Snox was able to get the 1. Otherwise, it was looking pretty good for Penta. As here comes Creeds now. He's just going to move on in. Very early on, gets shot in the back, actually in front by Jin. And down will go another. It's all up to FaZe. 1v4, not looking good. Penta move ahead, 9-8. And man, this became such a close match. Penta really sitting GV down and telling them, hey, you know, you guys are good, but we will play with you.
And after that many rounds, GB going back with their aggressive position. Not letting go of their attention towards the quarter. Snox pretty good. A long fight there.
Jin has 20 kills so far, by the way. There has been a lot of rounds, but he is on top. And FaZe is going to win that one. That is pretty crucial for giving GV a chance to take this in extra rounds. Trying to get the grenade and pistol damage down. Blaine going to help out. As Terror pretty low here alongside Rain.
Yeah, but Snox is coming from the aisle there.
Yep, there it is. The spray comes in, and we are going to extra rounds here on the first map. I feel like, you know, GV were in control of that one, but Penta Sports are coming in real hot and are not going to go down without a fight, so we will have to go to the extra rounds to decide this one. As really got a hand to Penta for fighting back.
As Penta, in this case, I think the reason why GV is struggling a little here is because they just had a match against Lazarus, and in terms of tempo, Lazarus was slower compared to them, so it was easier for them to actually outrun them. But Penta is actually having a different rhythm, a very different rhythm where you can't really read them too well. Even from the GR side, they're not in the position. They're always coming up in different timing, different strategy every single round. So GV had a really tough first half, which sort of flowed into the second half. Why also they were coming out from the GR spawn saying, okay, you guys tried something like what we have prepared today. But the prepared strategies for the GV when they were playing from GR did not really work out because Penta were better prepared for this map.
Absolutely. Obviously, we've seen a lot of Ankara, and we've seen many different styles be played on this map. I feel like Penta just had a really good rhythm going, and they were reading what GV were throwing at them, and they prepared really well. And so all of those things combined, you can take down a team that is considered better than you and has performed better. And so it has been really good stuff from them. We are loading into the map now, so sorry about the delay. Just have to remake the lobby and get everybody on the right side.
I think it's also GV sort of respecting the opponent, saying, okay, you guys are pretty good. We'll just have a similar play as you guys have done in the first half, and let's see what happens. So with those trials, I think they lost some more rounds because of that, especially in the beginning parts of the second round. But I think that's a pretty good challenge, though. As the first place team, you want to experience a lot more and put out some different strategies before going into the next matches.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm really curious to see how this one is going to line up. Obviously, coming into this one, we were expecting GV to take it, but now things get spicy. They get interesting. And really, anybody can take it in extra rounds. We've seen some one-sided ones. We've been all the way to a golden round as well. By the way, I think that was Penta versus Lazarus, right? Where Penta were able to take it in the end, but Lazarus eventually won 2 other maps. But either way, we'll see how this one is going to turn out as GV are starting here on Blacklist.
And Jin gets an opening kill. Into the office side, gets one more. But what a good trade with 2v2. Now, the 2 members for Penta has to force themselves into this big rotation, but pretty quick in terms of backup speed.
Yeah, GV aren't wasting any time. As here comes Pew, guns ablazing, and he is going to get that first kill. He's got it. Looks like he got Goomba stomped there by FaZe, who just shoots him down with a pistol. And now they know exactly where Rain is. They're going to pop out at the same time and try to take him out. FaZe, you can see, going for the jump shot. Coming in from behind is Creeds, who does line it up and takes that first round here for GV.
As with a pretty good rush, which could have been stopped by Jin. But GV was not able to take Jin immediately. But the rest of the crew, yes. Jin actually goes down. I don't think he meant to go down there.
I don't know about that. but Terror says, okay, I'll spare you the blushes. And nice angle here from Nuke. Looking pretty good for Penta this time around. Unless Snox can pull off the 1v2 with very low health.
Yeah, Snox already 4-1, but his health will be the problem. He has to literally 2-tap, get those headshots, but even before going into sight, I think he will be shut down.
Yep, there it is. Fast rotation from Penta. Able to read the slow push from Snox. So 10-10. Tied up once again.
Now the rotation into the office finally stopped for GV. Same for Penta. Now going for some normal positioning.
These guys are just opening up. That's going to be a really easy hold here, as it is 5 against 0. GV, they're just kind of running in and saying, okay, we're going to get really aggressive now. They had a bit of time as we were, re-lobbying. And I suppose the communication was, let's run at them and try to kill them as fast as possible.
I think that's literally what they have. Maybe they sort of made a promise to each other, says, okay, we can't stay below a minute count. We have to be finished before that. It's, I guess, they have some sort of a promise that, okay, let's sort of face each other, even though we are GR or BL, it doesn't matter. Let's just go right into face-to-face and see who wins. It has been the name for Ankara so far.
Yeah, it's been an interesting set of rounds we just had there. And now Penta, all they need to do is win 2 on the Blacklist side. They're going to get 3 chances to do so. If Golden V do win 3 in a row, then they will actually take it. If it goes 2-1 to GV, then we're going to the golden round once again, which will be interesting to have here, as it looks like the game is ready to go. So let's hop into it as Penta Sports now change over to the Blacklist side. And no big aggression coming out of GV this time around.
Actually, pretty focused rotation into quarter for Penta. I think this is like the second time that we have. With less spread into the office or into the center. Same for GV, finally respecting the score. Going into 2A, 1 in office, 8B top, and also into front yard.
The slow but steady rotation through the central passage here. Let's see if they get caught out there under B. Nuke is going to go down, but that was just the one guy that was kind of distracting over at A.
That was the fake push towards A site. pulling all those backup members, but up to 7.
Ooh, nice look from Jin.
The 7th position will be crucial for B Long.
Creeds is in it. He's not wasting any time. Really great angle here. That's a couple of awesome opening kills. It's only Terror left, easily able to take him down, and GV will take the first round here on the side of Global Risk. And they will tie it up, so pretty much anybody's game from here on out. Who's going to take it? Either side has to get 2 in a row.
Yeah, 2-2 as GV has made a swift rotation into A. It was important that they didn't lose anyone from that A site. And also a quick surround from the office. Sort of forced Penta into a choke point near B top and boxes only. Now again, Penta, after getting the series, trying a similar position once again.
Looks like we may have had a connection issue here as Golden V, one of their guys is going to pop out. So a bit unfortunate at that. And we'll have to remake the lobby. And we'll see what the issue is. Don't actually know just yet, but seemed like just one of the members got popped out. And they're all in the lobby once again, so probably going to be pretty quick about that.
I think they just have to ready up and go into game. I think just a slight issue of going out of the game and before any damage on the new round. So still, I believe the score was 2-2 in the extra round, 11-11. So depends on what. GV is forcing them to go a little slower by not pressuring into the BL side anymore, and Penta also focusing a little too. They're actually moving into their old habits.
Yeah.
Or going a little too slow, but all of a sudden, I mean, when it comes to the extra rounds, the importance of each round just becomes a lot heavier. I think that maybe that's giving them a lot more pressure to just go back to their own. Okay, we can't just play like what we did so far. We can just run around the map and look for kills. It's exactly what happened in the previous 10 rounds out of the 18.
Yeah. It's been a fun map actually. I feel like this is it's kind of like the next level, but at the same time it's just a lot of aggression and kind of running at each other and trying to catch each other off guard, because if you go for a push like that and they're not ready, you can just catch one member. So that's really where the aggression comes into play in terms of benefiting your team. But yeah, it's just been really fun. Very back and forth, pretty even map. Both teams really getting in the face. I'm worried about Penta. I want them to continue with some of that aggression and not feel the pressure of the extra rounds too much.
If they move too slow, keeping all 5 men towards quarters, then GV is not certainly a team that's going to use all that information to push towards the other side of the map and say, okay, they're all in quarters. You be better ready up against what's coming. And in knowing that, GV usually doesn't fail in defense. So I think Penta has to speed up just a little more, even if they want to have all those overnades set up. Takes at least 6-7 seconds, maybe up to 9-10. But I think they want to shorten that time down to 4-5 seconds, or even not throwing anything and just going in this vanilla naked attack into H side even without smoke. Sometimes works, because as an opponent waiting for an attack from A top, you expect some flash or smoke to be down, but without it, you can sort of miss the timing on attack. I think that's something that Penta can try this time.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting because when that kind of thing happens, it actually gives both teams a little bit of extra information. It's a little bit unfortunate for GV because their player disconnected, but they got a lot of damage with the grenade. So it was if they didn't disconnect, it would have been a good spot for them. But it's both teams now have some information about what kind of style they were going to play on that round, and so it's pretty interesting. Of course, both teams have the information, so it's not unfair. Just kind of an unfortunate disconnect, and looks like we're just about ready to hop back into the map. So let's jump into that now and see who is going to take this one.
Just Jin with the AWM and FaZe, and the 4 others with an AK. Now Now back into safe positions. Should take some damage, but it's not massive.
Not as much as last time. And we're gonna see how they want to do this. We got 3 members of GV stacked on A right now. They want to make sure they can hold off an aggressive A push. And here come the nades. As Snox in the bait spot, able to take out one right from the get-go.
Sends one, pretend it's like a B attack, and then forces the rotation. See how Creed is actually actively moving back to B.
But nobody's over there. We got 3 members in air duct right now. They could absolutely be caught off guard, and that's going to be that opening kill by Terror. Gets the first one. Blaine able to get 2 in a row. Nearly picks off a 3rd here, and is actually going to get it. There's only 1 guy left, and it's Rain. And he's in a really unfortunate spot. He's going to cower in the corner here.
I don't think they know until now.
Yeah, he's trying to spray around, but he was like a cornered animal there. Not much that he could do. Tried to fight his way out, but he could not do it. And so GV on map point. Just 1 more will do it. And they've won 2 in a row here on the GR side. So got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's see how Penta mix up their strategy as they move down the middle.
Exactly what you want to see from Penta. As GV. FaZe is waiting.
Ooh, and he couldn't get the shot. Quick headshot here from Rain. That's pretty unfortunate for the side of GV. Creed's going to get 1. So does 7, though. So it's tied up.
Tied up, and control over the passage is 7.
Ooh, here on the right. Yeah, looks like
Snox got getting that angle controlled. Jin actually came around the corner from bypass.
Yeah. It's the big flanks.
Oh, Blame. Getting a huge kill there. Only Jin left.
Yeah, it's only Jin. He's going to look for the snipe.
Yeah, but without the C4, I don't think they will peek out at all. Just wait for him to come into either the central passage or into the yard.
They spotted him, and they know he's got the sniper. And they can just kind of wait, you know?
Yeah, minute 20.
Or they could pop out at the same time. Oh, nice try by Jin. That was real close. And he's going to go all the way around. Of course, if they're not peeking out too much, they're not going to have as much information about which direction he's coming from.
I think Jin just thinking about pistol shots and maybe big rotation.
Oh, he nearly got behind Snox there, but he was not able to. Blame is able to get that kill, and Golden V will pick up the win in extra rounds, 13-11, just about as close as it can get without going to the golden round. As, man, very close battle, though. You got to hand it to Penta. They are really giving Golden a run for their money. But it does seem like our strongest team in the group will again secure yet another set.
I think that's a map where Penta had to take.
For sure.
Because Jin certainly having a pretty good moment in Ankara. As we are soon moving into Compound and possibly into Black Widow, I think it gets better for GB in terms of strategy and the team style. How it's fitting for GB a lot more.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's so much pressure on Penta. They really want to try to get more wins so they don't have to run the gauntlet on the second to last day on that playoff match day. It can be really difficult to do that and quite tiring as well. So you want to get as good of a seed as possible, but they'd have to take down Golden V to have a better chance to get a better seed. So we'll see if they can do it as we are loading into Compound for our second set of the match. All right, off we go. Looks like Penta going to start off here on Blacklist. We got Golden V on Global Risk. And I'm curious to see how these strategies will play out on Compound.
As now GV did force some pressure into the double pillar, but not too far as they can be caught if Jin had that rotation. But Jin actually only in plaza right now, not even going into that shelter.
All right, they're going to push on in. We got 4 members here, 1 holding down the pillars. But they get flash, so it's going to be delayed. Jin takes a bit of damage. But they're going to get a couple of kills here. Really great spot. As the crossfire is good, though, from the side of GV. They take down 3, but now it's only Creeds left. As Jin is able to snipe down a couple. Creeds gets 1. And now it's 1-on-1.
And that's the important part as Rain is down here at B bottom. But C4. Right next to the entrance.
And he can sit up in the tower here. It's a great angle.
I think Rain has to know. After checking this many angle, he has to be at the tower.
Look at that. The robbery. Gets in and gets out. And now with the bomb gone, you can see that Creeds is slowly going to follow up here. But the rotation is good. Great job from Rain to get all the way behind him and easily take him out.
Really good read on the rotation, pretending like it's. I think Creeds was also thinking that it was a B attack, a B plant.
Oh man, the amount of grenade damage.
Yeah, nuke just went down from nade damage.
Yeah. Oh man, FaZe is just so good at these battles. And we saw GV do this against Lazarus the last time around. Not the most recent match, but the first time. They just get so confident and they begin to just run down the middle at you and say, you know, I challenge you to a duel, essentially.
He was still without his back being covered by his teammate. Raiden was able to get a kill there, traded. Now 3v2. SGB, they have opened up B side, knowing that there's a lot more pressure from center. Jin just trying to check any sort of big rotation, because so far they did lose control over the double pillar and also a long. And with the Speak Blame just setting up right below him.
Let's see how he manages this one. He's looking to pop out, but Jin is there with a sniper, is going to find the kill. And now with 55 seconds, they can move in comfortably onto the A site.
A little bit unfortunate for Blame on that timing.
Creeds is just waiting for his ally. I like this play. They don't know that he's in the corner. Down he goes. Now it's a straight up one-on-one. Easy headshot there for Creeds. Lines it up. He's picked up 5 kills in 2 rounds. He's definitely the hard carry so far. And I love that strategy that time around.
Now even 7, I believe, picking up a AWM. So GV, they want to have some long range control.
Oh, nice work. And here comes Nuke, says, well, okay, doesn't say much. He was at a loss of words and bullets.
And they did leave FaZe alone in that A-long. Now with another backup member in the base spot for Creed. The center push does look pretty tough with this many members guarding center.
FaZe just shoots him in the head. Jin, ooh, not able to line that one up. Is looking good, gets shot as he comes out of the tower. Now it's all up to Pew, but he will go down. So nicely done by the side of GV once again.
And now GV really controlling the center really well after having the 2 snipers. Now back to 1.
FaZe is always peeking, seeing if he can find someone. I'm going to keep that smoked up. Just try to keep Penta from rushing in. And it looks like we've got a couple members, 3 or 4 of them hanging over towards the pillars. We'll see if Penta actually decide to push on in through here.
Because GB has been putting some focus towards A long, which I don't think Penta has found out yet.
Ooh, like the angle. He's going to find the one, pops out, tries to get another, does a bit of damage, but taken out, did his job.
And Penta actually waiting a while to push. Don't mind me passing by.
Yeah, it's actually costing them terror with a late rotation. He's got a great angle here. He's going to spray down 2, almost makes it 3. As there it is. Picks up the 3rd. Creed's coming in here now. All 3 of them very low on health. And he's just going to get sniped in the face. There you go. Jin picks it up, 2-2.
Very unlike plays coming out, GB. As they had B door open for quite a while. The backup member was coming, but after like 3-4 seconds. And within that time, Penta was able to sneak in a member.
Oh, what? Yeah, make it 3. Why not? Who else? Who else is going to challenge him? Yeah, well.
What else?
They've only got Rain left.
Like
so.
the coffee machine, man.
Yep.
Oh, this one.
Took a bunch of damage, though, and Blame eventually takes him out. So 3-2. Back and forth, and back to GV. As they do maneuver ahead here by just 1 round on the global risk side.
And now Penta going off to the regular. Don't want to take too much damage going into the plaza. But don't know exactly where Snox is. Already positioned himself right next to the doors, controlling the pillar with his teammate.
All right, here they go. Looks like they want to maneuver into A. Spraying through the smoke. They're going to get a couple of them here. Actually make it 3. A very clean entry onto the A-bomb site.
And backup members are coming, but very late.
All right.
17 now.
He's got 17 health. They could just run at him and spray.
Oh,
But
Creed.
instead, it's 1 by 1. Make
Creed.
that 4. It's 4 in a row for this guy.
And look right behind him.
Ooh. Now he knows. Oh, he's not going to get the Penta. So close. Nice little try there from Creed. He's got 11 kills in 6 rounds. Some pretty intense stuff. But at the end of the day, Penta will secure the victory.
Goldby again trying the plaza push.
Yeah, they just keep going for this.
This time not as successful.
Yeah.
And
Jin
even
and Nuke.
losing Snox because they were not really controlling the A side entrance. But Creed's on fire, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like the unexpected timing. But now it's actually only FaZe.
And who has been having some kills to begin, but after that he was losing the duel against Riflers coming in from the center.
He hasn't been as crazy dominant as he has been in the past,
Yeah,
but still.
waits a while. And forcing opponent to think that it's a B site rotation.
Oh, he's just running in. He's like, oh, there they are. And it looks like they're just going to wait out here. I like this against FaZe, who does have the sniper.
Double angle here, up and down.
FaZe is going to have to go for it. And he's going to get shot in the face. Not much he could do there. Penta going to move ahead 4-3. And, man, they're making this pretty interesting. It's a couple of rounds in a row. And getting ahead here on the Blacklist side is always nice to see. FaZe couldn't line it up. And he's not going to line it up once again. That's a double kill for Pew. And make that 3.
And Penta actually focusing a lot better in the second map. I thought they were losing in concentration against Golden Bee. See the bait. Only one.
Yeah, now it's 1v3. Easy peasy here for Penta. 5-3. As they're dominating here now on the side of Compound. That's 3 rounds in a row. No more of this back and forth, say Penta. And I feel like GV have gone for the same strategy so many times in the rounds that you have to wonder, when are they going to think to switch it up?
And oftentimes they've been losing a lot more members. They're still feeling confident to peek out to the Central Plaza.
Oh, it's good shots from Creeds. 2-on-2. Gonna tie it all up. It looks like Terror is still gonna hang around here in the middle. Picks up the bomb.
I don't think Terror was spotted there.
Ooh, they seem to know that they're there. And FaZe now trying to get the pistol kill. Ooh, not quite able to click on the head. He's got 26 health. Can Terror do it? No, he cannot. FaZe is going to move on through. And yeah, some BM getting on in there. FaZe is really getting in there. And I suppose he deserves it. Nice little battle there towards the end that he did win.
It's the end of first half, so you have some extra time to do whatever you want to. And again, now this is a big shift. It's Penta pushing.
And I like that from Penta. Just coming out here and saying, okay, we can do the same thing as you, but better. That's always part of the mental game that you can try to win. Although, as I say that, a couple of members of Penta are going to go down.
5 rifles. Down to 4. And where's Jin? Just coming into the B door now.
He's going to get shot at. So Terra knows where Blame is. Also sees FaZe, able to click on the head there. But still 3-on-2 in favor of Golden V. They may look to wait and then push. Still one member of Penta on the A site.
It's just one more split A site, B site. They're better to escape and focus on one site.
Here it is. The slow push. Perfect timing.
And they're not going to face each other. And Terra might just wait for a huge rotation from Rain. Actually, both of them going for that same rotation. It's quick enough, so I like it. If it was maybe 4 or 5 seconds later, not as much because you have to check a lot here.
Look at Snox. Just waiting for them here. He's got the perfect angle, lines him up, gets one. Now Rain with 73 health could get in here. There's not that much time.
Only 15 seconds. He's got to get to kills now.
They know where he is, shooting him from the left. Down he will go. GV will tie it up 5-5. As a nice little play there. I like the the delay before the slow push straight onto the same site. It really messes with the opponent's heads when that does happen. And once again, just more pressure here in the middle of the map.
Having some compound action there. Just going back and forth with the nades, but not much damage. Actually, even though we had how many nades? Maybe 6, maybe more.
Too many.
And now Jin in the same position where FaZe was last in the first half, near that A site. Now with this focus,
they're going to try to push 2 angles here onto A, it looks like.
Yeah, first entry.
They weren't expecting him that close. Blame's going to be able to hold here at spawn and look for any rotators. But the bomb is down on A. The rotation is coming in through Central, so Creed's going to be able to pick off one. And this is going to be difficult Still, it's Nuke trying his best, but he's going to get shot down, and now it's only Terror. And they're pretty aggressive to pop out and take him down. 6-5 now in favor of Golden V, as a couple of really strong victories here on Blacklist.
As their opening kill was always pretty powerful in the second half. Just challenging a lot of what Penta wants to do in the central plaza. And also pressuring some A long attack, combined with strategy going into B center. So it has been mostly all around the map, not just focused on one site. Now Penta off to a comfortable position. Double bait angle into the B entrance. And one spinning one A long, looking to come around.
Mm-hmm.
We did spot him.
Ooh. Okay, Nuke's in a good spot, but he just gets gunned down. Here comes Pew. He's going to get taken out too. Terror able to trade, but now it's only Rain, and he's not going to expect him in the bait spot there. 7-5 now, 3 in a row. Golden V are looking to really make their mark here in this second round robin. Getting 2 wins would put them at 5-0 on the day.
As Penta struggling to respond, especially in connecting shots, not just in strategy, and just GV back in position. Yeah, with their quick movements and shot calling into a site. Blame's got that C4 control. Never mind, not Blaze. Creed. Towards the A long.
Creed has 21 kills. We saw Jin had, what was it, like 20 in about 17 rounds the last time, and we were saying, oh man, he's doing pretty well. He had the most kills on the map. Now it's 21 kills in 14 rounds, as we are on the 14th, or no, we're on the 13th. Quick maths. And here we go. Anyway, the push coming into A. There's nobody here. Rain trying to follow up on the push. Good read there.
Mm-hmm. Usually you have to get one from the GR base, the connector. Yeah, but Rain only.
Oh, he tried his best to try to spray through, but 8-5 now. And it does look like the win was kind of taken out of Penta's sails, especially after the swap. Penta was ahead 5-4, and now they have not won a single round on GR.
And again, some pressure into just for the nade. And GV checks them from the side after having a big pipeline rotation towards A long.
Maybe they'll just go for a quick A-long push. We haven't seen this yet. Would catch Penta off guard, especially through the smoke, if they actually decided to commit here. Blame could come through the middle. Rain trying to line it up. And there's the snipe too. This is going to be an easy hold for the side of Penta.
Ever since the ID was tagged through the smoke, then it's time to spray down. And see what happens, see how many members and how many kills you can actually get. Jin was also ready from the side angle. From the central entrance plaza into A. And now with one more round taken for Penta. GV still requiring just 2 more to not just finish the map, to get the match again.
GV might just go back to some of their strategies that have worked so far. Try to secure the middle of the map and then go from there.
And so far, just control over A long and mostly towards center. As this time, though, I think Blame wants to enter B side first.
Yeah, I got to push at the same time. You can see Nuke is waiting here towards the spawn. Waiting for the rotation. There's the flash. He pops out. Great timing here from him, and that is going to totally put an end to that push. Only Creed's available. And he's done some crazy stuff, but I don't know about 1v5.
Me neither. As he's just going to go down against Terra. Now catching them up even one more. 8-7. GB needs 2 more to close the match. Penta 2 more to go at least go to extra round.
It would be exciting if we go to extra rounds for the second time. Ooh, that wasn't the flash, but instead he's just gonna 2-tap him with the pistol. Sure phase. Just phase things. Hashtag. And now they're gonna feel pretty confident about how they come in from here. You see Blame is looking for the full-on rotation. He knows that Rain loves to do that kind of thing, but not going for that just yet.
As Penta is down a member. That's the reason why they're sort of being passive. Just wait for GR. Let them come to us. So we can have better 1v1 moment.
If they pushed into A right now, though, would be actually a really fantastic timing. And they're going to get flash, so it's going to delay it a bit, but they got 2 people on long. Penta are stacking B. And here comes Golden V, going to get that entry kill. It's looking pretty good. Now all 3 sheepishly have to come on over. And in rotation, they're struggling a bit here. Terror able to pick up 1 at least. Make that 2.
But 3v2. As it is possible, phase.
Ooh, Snox able to get that one. Terror here is flashed. Low on health. Spotted now. Gets the 1 kill, but does get taken down. GV on match point. If they just win 1 more round.
In a massive lead, Penta, they need to push now. Their defense has been way too passive. I mean, from GR, you have to be passive, sort of, but in terms of playstyle for Penta, that works a lot better. Do like the movement into the pillars. They need to be traveling around the map. And GB just sitting still. And sneaking into the B passage.
Oh, man. Great opening shot there. Gonna find Nuke, too, and this is looking just about done. Terror, though, trying to keep the dreams alive. He picks up 1. In rotation, phase. Knows where he's at. Terror able to pick up a 2nd. 7 trying to catch them unawares. Picks up 1, but Terror is still alive, and down he will go. That is going to be the end of the match as GB do pick up the 2.